Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Financial Impulse. So recently Indigo has made a deal with Airbus to buy 500 planes. So this is a historic deal because the previous record was held by Air India of 470 aircrafts. Okay, now it has been broken with 500 planes. So in this video we are going to do the complete analysis of Indigo in investors perspective. Okay, and we will see what are the opportunities available for us as investors and should we invest in Indigo or not. So this video is going to be pretty important. Make sure to watch this video till the end. Now let's first go to the fundamental analysis of Indigo. Okay, and here is the technical numbers for Indigo. First of all, we'll start with here. So you can see it is the largest company in airlines industry in India. Okay, with a current market price of 2470 with a market cap of 95,000 crore, and you can clearly see the huge difference of Indigo with its other competitors. Okay, their market cap is very small, 95,000, and the second number is 1700. Okay, so this is a big difference. Now coming to the reserves, where this is a negative. Yes, this is a negative point. Okay, I agree. And it has a debt of 44,800 crores. Okay, this number is also big. This is also a negative thing. Debt to equity ratio is not available. Interest coverage ratio is 0.9. Again, this is also a negative factor. It should be more than 5. Okay, ideally. But we will see why Indigo deserves a full analysis and why I think that it could be a good investment. You will find out when you watch this video till the end. Okay, now let's continue. So return on asset and return on equity are not good as well, right? Coming to current ratio, this is kind of average. If it would have been above 1.5, we could have called it kind of good, but here it is kind of average, both current ratio and quick ratio, right? Now the promoter holding is 67%. Okay, this promoter holding is in good shape. Okay, it is much more than 50%, which is what we should ideally look for. Okay, and there is no pledging at all, and it is not giving out any dividend. Okay, that's fine. So here are the negative factors that we just saw: reserves, debt, and debt to equity, interest coverage ratio, and all these things. Now let's go to the year-on-year profit and loss statement. So you can see here that since 2011 the sales were increasing, but at a slow pace. Okay, let's start from here. 2015 it was 13,925, then 16,140, 18,580, 23,000, 28,000, 35,000, and then the sudden drop from 35,700 crores to 14,600 crores, and you know the obvious reason. It is because of the COVID crash. Okay, so due to the lockdown and all, obviously the airlines were in huge losses. Okay, their business was not running at all, and that's why you can see this low number of sales. But the important thing that we need to focus on will be the last 3 years. Okay, and let's focus there. See, starting from March 2021 the sales were 14,641, then it went up, the sales picked up to 25,931, and then directly to double, more than double in fact, to 54,446. And similarly the operating profit went up from 2 crores to 558 crores, then 6,485 crores. So rapid increase in operating profit as well, which is a very good sign. And then comes the operating profit margin. It was 0% here, then 2%, and now 12%. So a huge increase in the operating profit margin. So all this clearly tells us that Indigo is in a good run for the past 3 years. Okay, now let's go to some important numbers, that is the shareholding patterns. Okay, so you can see in June 2020 the promoters were holding 74.86% of the stake, and now they are holding 67%. Okay, they have gradually decreased their stake. It could be of multiple reasons. Maybe they want to book profit in the company, or for whatever reasons, or they don't believe in that industry, or whatever. Okay, but the fact is that it has decreased by around roughly 7 to 8%. Okay, now the important thing is, you can see here, see, FII is increased. FII's holding was 14.80 in June 2020, and now it is 19.43. So around, we can say, roughly 4.5% increase in stake by FIIs. Coming to DIIs, again 7.55 to 10.43, again roughly 3% increase. and then the good thing is that government was not holding any stake in this company, but from September 2022 now it is holding 0.07% stake in this company. Okay, and the government will never want to bear losses unnecessarily in entering loss making companies, but it is now holding 0.07% stake here. So that definitely means that the government, the airlines industries definitely have a plan for the future, and they are definitely expecting to make profit, and we can clearly see that when we focus on the last 3 years of data. Okay, starting from sales, operating profit margin, and you can see the rapid change in stake by the DIIs and FIs. Let's come to this place. You can see in December 2020 FIs were holding 17.77, now they are holding 19.43, and DII similarly went up from 8.24 to 10.43. Okay, so clearly they are expecting a big move. Okay, so if it is actually reflected in the chart or not, that also we need to see. So now we'll go to the technical analysis side, and I request all of you, if you are watching the video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to Financial Impulse for more such informative videos. Right, now let's go to the technical side. Okay, so this is Indigo in monthly time frame. What I will do is I will remove all the support resistance lines so that you can get a clear picture. Okay, you can see it was listed around 2015, late 2015. Okay, and after that it was just going sideways only, not much of an increase in the share price, but then suddenly we can see that the share price have become stable at this point. Okay, you can see it has stabilized and did not go to these areas anymore below 1800. Okay, it slightly went here and then it was here only all the time, and now we can see back to back green candles in monthly time frame. This is the monthly time frame, let me remind you. So what we'll do is draw a support resistance line. Okay, so I can clearly see that this area is acting as a resistance. This was acting as a resistance, so let me draw a line here. Okay, let me enable the line chart. Okay, yeah, the support resistance line is good. Okay, so we can see that once the price came to this point, it was rapidly pushed back by the resistance area and it stayed down for a while. It did try to go up again, and once again it was pushed down by this big bearish engulfing candle. Okay, and here also the same bearish engulfing candle. So two back to back bearish engulfing candles. Okay, this is not exactly bearish engulfing, but we can see that it's a big red candle pushing down. Okay, we don't have to focus on the name. Okay, only the price action. And finally we can see the big breakout here. Okay, in the monthly time frame. Now we'll check one of the important factors, that will be the volume. Okay, we can see that the volume during the breakout has been high, more than the 30 period moving average. This red line is 30 period moving average, and the current month is still not complete, and we are already seeing a green candle. And once it stays here only, it does not turn red, then we can get a confirmation that Indigo has broken this resistance line of 2100 roughly, or you can say 2200. Okay, and it is going to stay there. Now what I will do, I will see if it has the support of any moving average. Let's start with 30 period. Okay, we can see that the price broke out of this resistance area by the support of 30 period moving average, which is pretty much important. Okay, if the moving average would have been somewhere here and it would have tried to broken, obviously it will fail and come back, and you can see this again and again in multiple charts. Okay, so this is how it works. So 30 period moving average is giving support. We don't have to check the 50, it will be somewhere there only. Yes, and obviously it is here, and you can see the price clearly reacting to this area, I mean the 50 period moving average, and finally the breakout has occurred. So the question is, should you enter in this company as an investor or trader? Okay, so I would say if this is a first investment, or you have limited capital and you are looking to make some good investments where you can get good return, then I would say this is not the ideal company to invest. Okay, but if you believe that the airline industry will grow and you always wanted to own a share from the airline sector, then this is the right time to make an entry in Indigo. Okay, so the current price is 2470, even if you enter right now, it won't be that bad. Okay, it might see a little bit of pullback, it might see to 2300, but that is okay. If you are focusing on the long term, at least you are planning to hold for at least 3 years, then it is not a problem for you. You can straight away make an entry. Okay, and even if it tries to pull back, it will definitely use this area as support. Okay, and then go. So what you can do is you can make some partial investment right now and wait for the price action. If it does some action like this and starts breaking, then draw a trend line, and this will be a second entry. Okay, somewhere around 2300, and here you can add the remaining 50%. So 50% now, an early entry, and 50% after the correction, if it happens. If it does not happen, if the correction does not happen and it continues sideways, then obviously you will get an hint. You can draw a trend line here, okay, support resistance line, and if it breaks from here 2500, you will be making another entry. So 2470, the current price I am talking, first entry, 2500, second entry, considering that the price goes sideways and not down. But if it goes down, so 2470 and 2300, these will be your price targets for making an entry. So that's all for Indigo. I hope this video is helpful. Please hit the like button and subscribe to Financial Impulse for more such videos, and also mention in the comment section what other company you want me to do the complete analysis, and I will definitely make a video on that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check the other videos in my playlist. Bye. I'll meet you in the next one.